direct you so you can get back on the road in the other direction.
Turn right onto Alexander Avenue.
What's
South.
it?
Then turn right onto Roosevelt
Well,
Street.
She's going to go different way.
Take the second right onto Maple Road Southeast.
Yeah, we sold our other car by Carvana.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was.
I heard it's going under though. But I think the concept's great.
Well, it was super easy. All I had to do was go online and give them the VIN and answer questions about the condition of the car, list anything specific I wanted to, the specific damage.
Yeah.
Take a picture.
Can you hold for a sec?
Yes. Take a picture. Greg was the title holder, so take a picture of his license, front and back of the title, and they gave me an offer within minutes. And I scheduled the pickup, and they came and scheduled, put it on the rollback, and gave us a check. Had Greg if you sign a few places.
Can't beat
that easy.
You just can't beat that.
They could have done a direct deposit, but I just said, just give me a check. Instead, I would give them every little dollar, find my routing information.
Yeah, and I don't want to give anybody money. Then I have to.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think when it first came out, I thought that is a cool way because, I mean, personally, I think you get a 7-day trial period if you buy a car
from them. Yeah, you can switch out if you try to not like it.
Yeah, but I've never, like Daddy always said, I've never been in a new car I didn't like.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I test drove this just because they said you want to go for a ride. Well, okay. I didn't really care
what. Is this a newer car from what you had last time we saw you?
No, I hope I never have to.
Well,
so, which way they want me to go then?
It's got the directions.
So you can go straight.
Yeah.
I want to get on there.
Well, it's taking you a whole different direction now that you missed your turn, I guess. Sydney, can I see the phone so I can see the directions real quick?
Yeah, we're going to have directions. I mean, I don't
Okay,
know.
they're asking you to turn on the... They're going to have you turn it to the right,
Which way?
left.
Because I don't have any idea. And it's not like just right down on gas. It's a back road.
No, they're trying to get you back on the...
I know, but I'm
Yeah.
saying to get there,
Yeah.
we have to pay attention because I don't
Okay,
know.
well here it is. This is where you're going to turn left here. It'll get us there. It's just, we missed that turn. It's got to backtrack on the... Because you can only go in one direction on 411 that way. That's not the direction we needed.
Okay. So what did Tim get? What did they get?
It's a Honda CR... What the-
CRV?
Yeah.
Like a
Small
sports utility.
Utility, yeah. So turn left up here at this line.
Take the next left onto Cedar Avenue Southwest.
Man, there ain't nobody at church. What's up with that?
It's one of those churches that people don't attend anymore.
Oh.
It was all old folks.
I guess they died out. I guess the COVID hit it.
Continue on Cedar Avenue Southwest for half a mile.
We'll tear that down and build some apartments.
There's a big old church on South Broad that's for sale.
Really?
One of those huge ones, like the Methodist church on South Broad.
Wow.
Where does it say to go?
We're just getting back on 20. We get on 27.
Oh, this is by Coast Mountain Tech, or whatever they call it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Some minor detail.
Earlier.
411 South. US Highway 27 South.
When you get to the stop sign, it's going to go straight to get on the 27.
Does this have auxiliary?
So you had a funeral to do yesterday?
Yeah, right smack in the middle of the day too. It's like
Where was it at?
at Oak Knoll. So that wasn't bad, and it didn't take long. But I've got one Tuesday and Friday in Canton at the National Cemetery.
You know, I'm glad that you mentioned that because you are involved in this kind of stuff. You know, I have a issue with that place.
Which place?
The Georgia Cemetery for the Veterans. We went to go see Tom's graveside. We went to the kiosk and we got what section to go to and what number. We found the section. It was like section 11, and it says then it's number, you know, like 4024 or something like that. There's no way to know where
What
that number is
4024
in those thousands of gravesites. They don't break it down into like grid A or, you know, they don't grid it. You just have to find it in a sea of what's going on.
I guess I'll ask because I haven't ever gone to actually find one. Because usually the way it does at ours, you know, we go and we do our honor service, and then they go to wherever.
Yeah, right. But we weren't the only people that just seemed to be like hunting for a needle in a haystack. And these people were old and in walkers and such. It was very,
I'll ask them.
very.
I'll ask the guys. I'd wondered that too because I didn't see any kind of markings anywhere.
Right, they don't say like once you get to section 11, go to group A, row and column, for example, or anything like that.
Yeah. I guess they figure you're just gonna be picnicking. I've seen some really nice services there, though. I mean, but you better go. You're on military time when you hit that cemetery. They don't cut you any slack. You have 30 minutes. Keep it moving. I've seen bagpipes up there. That's always nice.
We had Papa's and Mama's both had bagpipes.
Bagpipes. I like them.
I've been to a dove ceremony. Greg's, when his grandmother died, after they did the dove, or two doves are released, they meet and then they come back. Like they're meeting, you know, like when the spouse has died and the other one's already dead, they do a dove ceremony, like the two doves are reuniting.
At the 4th of July when we were in
104.9 The
somewhere in
Rebel on
Pennsylvania.
Joyce Tilget Sunday afternoon.
and Zidlianople, and they did a dove release as part of the ceremony. It was really nice. It took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting doves to just come out. That was nice. I think I'm erring more toward the more green kind of burial.
Yeah.
Because I just believe that, I mean, I'll never see it, but, you know, cemeteries and stuff are not going to be the way people are
You look
buried.
at how the auxiliary work on a 2017 Toyota Corolla.
Yeah. I told you they might not be able to do it.
So am I going through Cave Spring?
Apparently.
Because I know Barry Henderson owns this.
What year is it, Sydney?
2017.
Yep.
What date did you hear that? 2017? You hit the entertainment button on the home screen.
I don't see that.
Why do you want the auxiliary on?
Because he wants to play a song from his radio, from his phone, and hear it through the speakers. I imagine he hit that, either hit the audio or the setup button. Okay, yeah, there you go.
Take the next right onto US 411 South, Cave Spring Road Southwest.
We need to get you some headsets so you can just listen to your.
Continue on US 411 South for 10 miles.
How'd you hear about this restaurant?
At work. We were just talking about just different, and the girl from Cedartown said, well, if you haven't been, you need to go. So it's been on my to-go list.
Yeah.
I've got a little list of restaurants people tell me about where.
Well, there's a little place in Cedartown, and it is just a diner. I mean, it ain't anything fancy or anything. It's probably not the place you really maybe drive to, but if you live in that town, it's good. You know, it's quick, easy food. It's called I can't remember what it's called now. Something diner, and it's just apparently a little hole in the wall. But I've got a friend that eats there at least once a week. Does she want to cook?
Yeah. Well, I went to, and this was from one of the guys that is in the garden. He says, you need, because I was talking about, I would love to find somebody where I could get like fresh sausage or fresh pork chop or fresh beef, you know. And he says, well, go down to Dirktown Deli and get you a sausage biscuit.
Where's that at?
It's down there going toward Somerville.
Oh, yeah, I just didn't know what that little place is called. Yeah, I know that.
It's like homemade. I mean, they don't have a big variety of things. I mean, well, they
Did you
do
actually
like
go?
for breakfast. I've been 2 or 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
And then they said, well, here, this is where we get our meat. So I went over to the meat place and I got some chicken because they do all their stuff there.
Have you ever been out to that place in Coosa? It's a grocery store. They're known for their fresh meat.
GMC,
Yeah.
something like that. No,
Never been.
but that was my first place I was going to go. And then he said, well, you really need to go try this. And it was like, Lord, going back to childhood or something, having that fresh taste. Now, I would have liked to have some hot sausage, not just.
Yeah, I put red pepper flake in my sausage if it doesn't seem hot enough.
And they said, well, this is medium, but it really wasn't medium. It was like mild.
Yeah, I
no
like to
flavor.
I like to eat a bit of sausage and then that's hot, and then that sip of coffee just feels extra good when when the sausage is
It's
hot.
a little. I don't know what that afterbite or something is good. I haven't been down this road in a long time.
It's pretty dry.
Yeah.
See the red bugs moving out.
Yeah.
Yeah, spring is sprung finally.
Lindy sent me a picture. We planted tulips, you know, last fall, and they were coming up. But it was like I saw 3 blooming. I said, "That's it. That's all we got for all we planted."
I've got daffodils, but I only get one of all bunch. Only one made a flower.
Probably need to
Unless they're gonna come
separate
late
them, maybe.
bloomers on the other
But
ones.
they might. I'd love to have a big area of daffodils, but then you got to know when to plant all your other stuff to come up after the daffodils. Yeah, this is a much night. Was it last week or a couple weeks
A
ago?
couple weeks ago, yeah, it was dreary and gray.
Did y'all have a bad storm the other day?
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Apparently, but I was so cocooned at work, I never heard the wind, never heard the rain. But we had a limb fall on our house. Pretty
Oh,
big
Lord,
limb.
really?
Yeah, and apparently it did do a little damage because we've got some spots on our ceilings that's getting fixed today. We got a neighbor that's going to start doing our yard. Should have been using him for years. Back during COVID, when I was furloughed, and it was real pretty warm March. So I sat outside. It was just beautiful. And this grass had gotten a little tall. This truck pulled up and they rolled down the window and just asked, you know, if we needed somebody to mow our yard. I go, well, yes, I do. And been using them for a couple of years now, but he's like, he's way priced. At first he did an excellent job, just moving all the limbs. Then he started getting lazy and like didn't want to do all the work for money. And just,
Yeah.
so I said, you're too, but Mom said, she keeps on telling me, that seems like a lot when you're paying him. I said, yeah, well, but he does other things and he doesn't do that for much money. So I figured it was a pretty good trade-off, you know. But we've got a guy that lives a couple of houses down. He does maintenance yard at Berry College, and so then he almost in the evenings on weekends he does people's yards, mows them. So he's going to do ours a lot less money.
Oh, that's
Half
good.
the money.
Really?
Yeah. And he's just going to do it the same day he does our neighbors. He does our neighbors. He'll just do his and then step over and do ours. Anyway, he's coming today and we'll pay him extra because we got limbs all over the yard, and to go up on the roof and clean it off for free and tack down that shingle.
I've had started doing a little. It's not well. I mean, I guess it is remodeling, but I call it just sprucing up. Like I'm changing the color of my cabinet. All my cabinets to a white, and getting new doors put on. I'm not even using the old doors. And then just doing it. And then I'm getting my bathroom shower tile, the bottom tile instead of just the insert or whatever that is.
Oh yeah, you have to walk in.
And it's just aged, you know. You just can't keep that clean. Really.
Oh yeah.
So, and that's really changing out light fixtures here and there. You know, not really any big thing.
There's a street on the right called Alabama Street. You'll see it at traffic light once you turn right there.
Sid and I come down this way several times a year. We like to take this ride and go to Cave Springs and go to the cave and take a walk around the park.
You go down to the lake, creek, or whatever that.
Not anymore, but he used to when he was little.
Well, I like to eat that little southern, whatever that is, southern
Yeah.
something restaurant.
Yeah, and I think the last time we went